There's nothing a little music can't help.
All right, so we'll use my SOG Flash Tanto to open, because I cannot find my trusty other knife. I lost it sometime this weekend. It's probably outside somewhere when I was working on my daughter's car. So, actually, yes, it actually is what I think it is. X8HC. It's the Syma drone. With the epic fail that I had with that other GPS drone from ProMark, it kind of left me with my taste buds wanting more. Wow, so it's a pretty big box. Sorry, I knocked off the light here. All right, so here's the box. Looks really neat. I think on camera it looks kind of beige looking, but it's actually gold, I believe, for this particular one, the HC, since it has the camera. So it does the 360 flip stunts. It's a 6-axis gyroscope, headless mode, flashing LEDs at 2.4, has a hover function. That's about it. It's not a GPS drone like the other one. It is made by Syma. I'm not too aware of these so much. I was looking up some of the reviews that were actually on YouTube, and actually a lot of people were ranting and raving about this thing, so I'm gonna give it a try, see if I like this. It doesn't have the GPS, again, like I stated before, but it doesn't matter because it's something that I wanted to. I fly these things. I fly the old helicopter styles, and the GPS is all new to this era. So if you don't know how to fly the normal way, then just reliant on GPS, you're not going to get too far whenever you get into trouble, because it will get away from you. So I just opened up the side of the box here. Right up top it has the user manual. Some kind of international help there. Thank you for your purchase, blah, blah, blah. This is all just regular stuff that's in here. I do read the instructions and I do go through it before actually running these. I actually run the motors while they're sitting down, kind of like in an idle position, because this is a brushed one. It's not a brushless, so you actually want to run the motors for a little while, at least a battery life or half a battery. You want to glaze them over. It's called polishing the motors. Here is the drone in the package as it comes, right? So you have your extra propellers, you have the bumpers, you have the actual feet for it, and the bottom, it looks like the camera needs to be installed, which is probably just a clip. It does have the propellers already installed on the actual drone here. I believe this is a charger, the charging cable here, and then the transmitter. So I'm not sure if I'll do a voiceover, so excuse all the noise. Sometimes raw noise is sometimes what people want to hear as well. So in this case, I'm recording it like this, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, so this is looks like the charging cable. This is a charger. Looks like a hokey charger. I have a hobby charger, which will be way better than that, so I'll probably be using that instead of that charger. I usually use the charger that comes with it one good time just to make sure that it works, see how it works. Sometimes the chargers surprise you, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just suck right out of the box. So this is just a reminder during the aircraft started. About a minute. Normally aircraft slow rise, fall occasionally. Temperature changes cause pressure imbalance. Whenever you do anything with a helicopter, anything with a rotor blade, this is to be true. So this is it in a nutshell. It is gold. On the actual box, it looks beige. I did not get it because it's gold. I would prefer black, like the ProMark. They do have a black one, but I think with Syma, each color means a particular model is what it looks like online. The red one being the most current model. This is the gold one. The red one, I believe it has a return to home. I'm not sure on that. I'll have to look into that. So by the end of this video, I probably would have that information available, and I can put that down below. So the battery's already in here, seems like. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not plugged in, but the battery's already in here. And it is looks like a LiPo 7.4200 mAh. So I'll be getting spares of these, but I wanted to try this out first before I actually bought any spares. So that's what it looks like on the inside. It's pretty hollow. It's pretty light, but it weighs, I want to say it's close to the feeling as far as the ProMark. It is plastic, but it does have that, it's not really the term that I use, plasticky. It is plastic, but it's a better plastic. How brittle it'll be, we have no idea until we use this thing. But it looks like it's actually made like the ProMark. When I took the ProMark apart to check the motor, when it was seized, it looks like it's the same way. It's got these screws. You pop this cover off, then you got the screws on the top, and then it'll come apart from the one leg. So in a nutshell, I guess this is where the camera goes. Is the on and off switch. There's the plug for the camera. All right, so this is just a quick unboxing. Everything looks great. Looks like there's some assembly required, and I'm gonna see. I usually put these on for when I first fly them for giggles. This actually did save the ProMark when it did flip over on its side. It took minimal damage, but even though it did flip over, the most damage that it took was actually these got scuffed up a little bit. So these work. These help. So when I'm actually confident that this is flying good right out of the box, what I do is I typically take it up for several battery charges, let it work itself in, and then I'll start taking stuff off of it, start modifying it and doing that kind of stuff, because at least it's nothing, at least I know at that point it's nothing that I did to create the problem. Especially with helos, any kind of quadcopters, anything with a propeller style model, anything that you're working with propellers, that's what you want to do in general. Airplanes, you know, you lose power, whatever, you can still hang glide or glide them in for the most part, unless you got the short wings, kind of jet style. Those are a little bit more difficult, but you can still get those down. The ProMark ones on the actual feet, they actually had a pretty neat setup because they actually went in and they kind of twisted and locked into place. This is actually bolted down, so it's actually got, I don't want to say bolted, it's actually screwed in. So in essence, these just pop into here, and then 2 screws would go in there. So in that sense, I like that ProMark feet better, and the ProMark ones felt better than these. These actually feel like they would break easier. They don't feel brittle, but these do feel a little plasticky, even though the whole thing's plastic. But this is a little bit, feels more durable. I'll tell you right now, right off the back, the gold is not bothering me. I mean, if it does, I'll paint it black. But what does bother me is this white remote. I can't dig this. I'll leave the red, it's not a problem. But if I keep this thing and it works great right out of the box, one of the videos that you'll probably see me, this is going to be in a different color. I'll probably paint this black and leave the red. I'll take this apart for sure and paint that. But if you want to see a video on that, on how I would paint it, just leave me a comment, and if I get to that point, I'll leave a video. If not, you'll probably see it already painted. I'm bad about grabbing the camera and recording stuff. I'm trying to be better at that, and I apologize, but sometimes pulling all this stuff apart and getting everything together takes a lot longer than me just hitting the record button and start recording on this stuff. So getting to the other side of the box, I'll pull the camera out. From review, these cameras some people say they suck. I don't know. I'm expecting similar quality to the Pro Mark. The Pro Mark wasn't too bad, but the thing I think that this will happen with this one, which I'm sure it will, actually I don't think, I'm probably sure it will, it's gonna have that jello effect that just snaps into place. It's gonna have that jello effect, so it's basically when you see the waves in the video. And if I get it going, I'll probably post a video on that. But other than that, that's pretty much the quad here. There's other videos. I mean, I'm sure you don't want to see me put the legs on or nothing like that. But I do want to check. Actually, it does come with an SD card. I'm surprised. That it didn't say. Now, I can see right off the back, this SD card, they provided a 4 gig SD card, random. But look at can you see that? Right there. There's a discoloration. So I'm wondering if this will even work because of that discoloration. But I'll put that up too if that's the case. I'm not worried about it. I have my own SD card. So what I did is this does have like some kind of rubber stabilizer or something. I don't know if you can see that, and it's still supposed to help from the shake. And actually you can see it not wobbling as much terribly when you shake it. But I think I'm gonna try it out anyways. We'll see how the video turns out. So my battery's low on this camera, my light just cut off, so I'm not sure what the quality is going to be after this. So I'm gonna keep this short to this. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, rate, comment, subscribe.